Hello and welcome to, I think we're going to call this Reminiscing on Rotten Rassles, or Karl commentates on crap contests. This is purely just meant to be a bit of fun, looking back on some old matches, poking fun at myself. It is supposed to be tongue-in-cheek. Certainly I'm not trying to say that whoever I'm wrestling in these matches is rotten. Case in point, the match that we're about to view is against Kris, a man I consider to be a good friend and has mentored me in many ways through the early stages of my career. This match is taking place at Gosport at the Thorngate Halls and is for the Solent Wrestling Heavyweight title. I'm not sure how old I am, but this is very early on. This would have been maybe the second or third match I had with Kris. The second I had with him at Gosport, that's for sure. Now, first thing you're going to notice is that this was filmed on a potato, and from behind a curtain. This is before I started to really give a damn about production values and making sure I had multiple angles to edit and play with. This was purely just so that I could watch the match back and review it myself. And here we go. So Karl Atlas there in the bogey green singlet, and Kris K, I think dressed as a minion, which is interesting because this is before Minions was really a thing. Yellow and blue, and a strong lockup. Big heavyweight contest. Oh, Kris is down to one knee. He fights back up, jostling for position, and a clean break. A clean break. Atlas not liked by the crowd here. Kris K clearly the hometown favourite. I picked this match because, the gimmick with this is going to be that I'm going to pick a match that I don't remember. And I won't watch it in advance. I am watching this for the first time in a long time. I mean, literally years since I watched it. And the point of that is that my reactions are going to be quite genuine. Kris looking for a way out of that wrist lock, and he finds it. Into a courting hold. Classic back into the wrist. What's Atlas going to have here to get out of this? Oh, he goes inside, he breaks. Oh, elbow to the jaw. Not exactly technical. Oh, and he's biting the hand. He's biting the hand. He's distracted the referee. Claimed that someone was trying to get in the ring when they clearly weren't. And he's biting the hand. Oh, and he's back on it. Oh, but the referee sees it this time. Oh, and he's wrenching the arm on the ropes. You can't see it because obviously there is a curtain in the way. Atlas outraged at a clean break. How dare you ask for a clean break, referee? Very short-tempered back in those days. Seems to have mellowed out a little bit in my old age. I get a public warning for that. Your MC, Mr. John Fremantle of Premier Promotions. There's a conspiracy against me, I said. Back on the arm is Kris K.
They'll start doing very, very low if they want to. What's that?
Oh, and I take him down. Very slow, methodical pace, this. I'm not sure if this is a rounds match, actually. It might be a rounds match. Kris back up to a vertical base. Oh, he slips away. Very slippery man is Kris K. Not a single follicle of hair on the man. Oh, and I've had enough already. Audience in attendance claiming that I'm a chicken. And so I do the classic get out, flap my arms like a chicken in protest. Oh, I've disappeared. Oh, I'm behind the curtain. This could be some kind of magic trick. No. I just get back in the ring. Okay, circling again. Oh, and he goes for the leg this time. Takes me down with the leg. Leg grapevine. Oh, I seem to be in a lot of pain there, biting my hand. Desperate not to tap. Well, maybe I'm just having a lie down.
I said no, ref.
Onto the ankle now. Very technical for a heavyweight match. Oh, tried to get out of it, but Kris switches it into a new hold. Oh, and I find the ropes. I find the ropes. Not hard in a 14-foot ring. Might be 15-foot this one, actually. And I've disappeared again. Gotta love camera angles where you can't see a damn thing. Oh, there I am. That murky green blob in the background there is me. Just having a breather. Back away, ref. Back him away. Oh, and when Kris's back is turned. Oh, and the bell. Oh, it is a rounds match. I just get some offense in and the bell rings, end of round 1. Maybe there is a conspiracy against me here. Much needed water break. Got to stay hydrated. Under those lights in that Gosport Hall, it's very warm. Oh, rocking me with some shots there. Send him into the corner, reverse. Charge in. Miss. Oh, what a big, deep arm drag there by Kris K.
I said no!
You must go.
Fighting back up now to a vertical base. Oh, and a shot to the midsection. Breaks it up. Go for a clothesline. Miss. And another arm drag. Kris K, big fan of the arm drag.
Yeah, up and over.
I've got a feeling that there might be another one. Wrestling, good things come in threes. Let's see what happens. If I had to predict... Oh, big stiff forearm. Up and over. And another arm drag. There we go. There's the 3. We've completed the set. Referee's checking on me. I'm saying no. So, at this stage in my... I say career is probably the wrong word, but you know, in my passion, my hobby, Kris had very much taken me under his wing and was taking me to shows. Oh, rake of the eyes. Couldn't find a way out that was clean. Took the easy way out. Oh, avoiding another public warning there. I thought about it. Clearly. Ooh, big uppercut. I don't often do an uppercut. Oh my god, I'm claiming that I'm massive.
He's just being a fun.
Knee drop. Just a 2 count. Just a 2 count. Yeah, the Gosport crowd, I would say actually numerically challenged, or in fact indeed just educationally challenged. Not the brightest crowd. Oh, staying on the leg now. Trying to hyperextend that knee joint. What am I going for now? Stay on him, stay on him, stay. Oh, who's this that's appeared? Oh, camera lady right in the way of Kris K's dropkick. It was probably a beautiful dropkick as well. We didn't see it, obviously, because the camera angle is rotten. Dive across. Oh, Jesus. Took me right out of my boots. Oh, and the first fall is scored with a flying dive across. First fall of the contest goes to Kris K.
The first fall of the contest is in favour of Kris K.
I did just say that, John, but thanks for... Oh, and I'm throwing a paddy. I don't actually know where that green singlet has gone. Obviously, back in the day, I was calling myself the Iron Hulk There was a patch of silver and a patch of green, and that was about as much of a gimmick as I had at the time.
Jeff.
Being a massive comic book mark, I just wanted... Oh, and I've charged in before the bell. Just working the gut. Big snapmare. Down into a chin lock.
I was waiting.
Ask him, ref.
Go on, ref, ask him. This crowd firmly behind Chris K, their hero. It's interesting because my in-ring style has completely changed. There's stuff that's happening in this match that I wouldn't do today. Cutting him off with a knee. See now the suplex. Love a good suplex. Ooh. Unfortunately, that wasn't a good suplex.
Chris fucking turned up.
That is a lackadaisical cover. You're never going to pin a man with a cover like that. I think I'm still quite guilty of doing lackadaisical covers to this day, to be honest. Something that I do try to be wary of. Going for the traps. Oh, and he gets it. The nerve pinch of mild inconvenience. Chris K not really showing many effects of it. Oh, big slap across the chops. All three of my chins are wobbling. Oh, and out goes Chris. Oh my goodness, that looked horrific.
Yes!
Yes, I'm celebrating because Chris is out of the ring and that means that I can have a water break. It must be hot in that venue. I'm probably gassed.
I've been a busy boy!
I've been a busy boy. What on earth? Stay out of the ring, Chris. I'm enjoying this rest. Referee admonishing me there for not letting Chris get back in the ring. Disappeared behind the curtain there. Now you can't see because the curtain is in the way, but I did just knock Chris off the apron for a second time.
Yeah, it's gypsy.
Really, there should have been a public warning there. Not that
He's got a
I'm
red one there.
saying that I want a public warning. I want a block. See now, if this was today, Chris would have grabbed my beard, which I'm not a fan of. Oh, smashes my head into the corner. Oh, no, tremendous sell job there. Boom, big double axe handle. What a bump. Lateral press. No, just a 2. So a flying dive across is enough to put me down for the 3, but an axe handle off the top, kick out at 2. Makes perfect sense. What's Chris going for now? He's signalling for something. He's taken off. Oh, the big power slam. Too near the ropes, and he knows it. Oh, I feel like I might be climbing the corner there if you could see it. Oh, what a big splash. A huge splash. Oh, and I picked up the equaliser with the splash.
I love it.
The splash is not a move that I pull out very often these days. Very much a staple of my arsenal back then. Chris looks like he might be winded.
Round 3, the second and the equalising fall goes to Karl.
Once again, John, thanks for that. That was the slowest announcement, and I had already told everyone that. So what we're going into now is this round 4? Round 4. Maybe, who knows. Oh, going for some water again.
Round 4.
Oh, it was round 4. Thanks, John. Loads of water. Oh, and he's gobbed all over Chris. That is disgusting. Absolutely filth. And another splash. A standing splash this time. Who's that? Someone's just half-inched my water. Tell you what, if it ain't nailed down in Gosport, they'll have it. Someone's just had my water away. I'm going to need that. Oh, he eats a boot. Shakes it off. Eats another boot. Big flying forearm. Oh, what a clothesline. And another clothesline. Kris is firing up. Going for the big finale. Oh, clothesline out of the ring. Boom. First time I ever got clotheslined out of the ring like that was in a 6-man tag when 2 giant men ran towards me, arms clenched together. I had never been clotheslined out of the ring before, did not know how it was going to go. Landed on my feet on the outside miraculously, uninjured, and ever since then I've not been afraid of it. See, now this is interesting because Kris is now rolling me onto my back. That is a penalty kick. Taken many of those, many a boot print left in my back. That's some lovely sound equipment there, and the other side of the curtains. Nice to see. Oh, and a bar lady there. Can't see a damn thing of the action, but taking in the scenery there at Thorngate Halls.
Come on, no, let's let it back in the ring. Come on, let's come on,
Oh, no, please. Oh, no, and now I've fully disappeared. Right, now we are basically going to be talking to dead screen for a little while at least. Oh, no, and he's back.
Oh, fuck.
Did Kris K just silly salmon back into the ring? Again, ahead of his time. This was way before silly salmon was a meme. Never say that the man is not an innovator.
If I ever produce this, then there's been no point carrying on wrestling.
And another lazy cover. And a big kick out there by Kris K. At this point, fatigue's got to be setting in, but realistically, fatigue set in about halfway through round 1. So fatigue is really setting in for me now. Kris K in control, big lean lift. Oh, and another huge slap to the lower of the 3 chins of Karl Atlas, and another soccer kick. Readjusting my spine, probably accounting for a lot of the issues that I developed later on in life. Just noticed the glare off of Kris K's head is quite spectacular. Kris K, also well known for being a DJ in his other line of work, uses his own head as a disco ball. It's money saving, quite convenient. Returning the favour there, smashing Kris into the turnbuckle pad. And another one. Just trying to remove some of the sweat off of his nut. Big boot into the fall down pin. Oh, big kick out. Nothing seems to want to put Kris K down.
Yeah, it's a long round.
Back into the corner. Whip to the far side. Huge back body drop. Oh, it looks like Kris might hurt himself there. Referee checking on Kris, and rightfully so.
It's a shame about the crowd.
That was a massive back body drop. Oh, on the ropes. My ring awareness there, again showing my greenness. Honestly, this match hasn't been rotten. I know the joke is that I'm commentating on rotten wrestling. The camera work is rotten. And this is still very early on into my career. There's a load of room for improvement with this match. But Kris is one hell of a dancing partner. See, now the new Karl Atlas would have just carried on beating him after the bell. I've still got at least one public warning safe. I'm probably just grateful of the rest. Heading into round 5 though, and round 5 is where things get interesting, and it's the main reason I chose this match. Well, hesitation by Kris there, and I took advantage of it. Big trade-off, huge shots back and forth, big forearm smash. I'm still a huge fan of a trade-off and a forearm smash even now. Oh, big body splash, stinger splash in the corner. And another one for good measure.
Come on, baby.
Uppercut. I do not have my whereabouts at all here. Oh, and a double arm drag attempt. Oh, helicopter, double bump. And we are down. And I will be making full use of the 10 count here. You probably won't see any motion from me until about 8. Oh my god, I jumped the gun by 1 second. A 7 count. Rocky Balboa there leaning on the ropes. Got to hold myself up. Oh, Kris going for his signature now, his Death Valley driver. Will he get it? Yes, he gets it. Oh! Just a 2 count. And again, I call back to the fact that a dive across put me down for 3, but Kris K's actual finisher, the Death Valley driver, completely ineffective. Especially at this point in the match when I've got literally nothing left in the tank. I am running on fumes. Oh, and a quick punt to the family jewels. Huge scoop slam.
This is it!
I'm going up top. What could I be going for here? Top rope splash this time, perhaps? High risk district. Oh, it was a top rope splash. So a middle rope splash put the guy down earlier. And in these late stages of the match, the top rope one, not effective. I'm arguing with the referee there, even in my gassed state, I'm completely confused by the logic of a 2 count for a top rope splash. Oh, and I return the favour with another roll up. 1, 2, I've got the tights. Oh, no. Just a 2 count. Doing some time now. We are into the 27th minute. Including the entrances, of course. Probably about 20 minutes. Actual action. Another big knee lift. Knocks me out of my boots. Got the wherewithal to adjust my elbow pad though. Cuts him off at the top. Kris K does not go to the top rope very often. Not a fan. Oh my goodness, I wish the cameraman was actually capable of catching that, because that was an enormous kind of adjusted northern light suplex from the top rope. A huge bump. Not one that Kris K would volunteer for these days. Surely this is enough now. 1, 2. My goodness, where is he getting it from? Right, this is the moment. This is why I picked this match. This is the only thing that I actually remember. A BME, and Kris rolls away, but not far enough, and he gets clonked in the back of the head, and that absolutely shattered my upper leg.
Check Kris.
It's a slight exaggeration. I did definitely have a bruise, and my knee was slightly hurt. However, Kris K's skull caved in there. My goodness, he's going into round 6. Absolutely unheard of. Karl Atlas does not do 6 rounds. Who booked this? Checking on both men, but Kris K's skull looking like someone squeezed a tube of toothpaste in the middle.
Seconds away, round 6.
Seconds away, there are no seconds. We are definitely into round 6. After all of that, I am desperate to see what the finish is now. Genuinely can't remember. Oh, another Death Valley driver.
Finished.
And a big strong pinfall. And that was what it took. A second Death Valley driver. Well, that was great fun. Thank you for listening. This will be hopefully one of many reminiscing on Rotten Wrestles or Karl commentates on crap content. Hope you enjoyed it.